Great to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. It's the Sentinels and the Liberty Flames. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, checking in with the Flames head coach before the game. He comes into this game with a very potent passing offense, ranked in the top 10. But today, they face one of their stiffest opponents of the season, a top 10 passing defense. Let's see who wins this strength-on-strength battle. I'll keep you posted as the game goes on. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Liberty's offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage.
Hits the afterburners. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Finds space, it's Coleman. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Right side, it's Jackson. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Flames go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Udo. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. This time they'll throw it. Lucky to get it off.
And this D's given up a lot of yards, and it looks like a failed possession. But right here, they get a chance to save it. Nice job. They're forcing a passing 3rd and goal situation here. Got to stay sticky to these wide receivers. One more down, and it would look like a really bad possession can turn into a field goal and a win for this defense.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
It's the Sentinels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. Gets the back moving. Trying to get the corner. The option, the keeper. Quick toss. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. You saw with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Sends it back in motion. On the option. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Give to the big fullback. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And the Sentinels will try to convert on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to Davis. Got a little space. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to test the right side with this one. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. The fake wants to throw. Move to his right. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Moving the pocket, it's Henderson. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Person. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. There's a little room there. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Flames have it in scoring position on first and goal. Making the adjustment. They want to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Flames. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
And the extra point is good.
Number 96, set to kick it away.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Motion from the back. Sells the run, wants to pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking for the edge. Quarterback keep. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And the Sentinels decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Searching for space. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Henderson. In traffic, it's Copeland. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He breaks a tackle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback signaling to his guys. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Upstairs to make the catch. Touchdown, Flame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd.
Number 96, set to advance on the play.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. With an update on that, let's check in with Holland.
Here on the Sentinel sideline, we are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program's single-season leader. The sideline immediately went up in arms, yelling, screaming. They are so excited for their running back, and they will continue to ride his energy here today as he makes more school history. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. A designed run for the quarterback. They knock him down right there. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Sentinels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Out wide right, it's Percy. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Going over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 2nd and long here. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Doing it himself again. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with it.
Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Sentinels will try to pin them back with the punt. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost the second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
And the Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Extending the play. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They've gotten nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a three-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah. As a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Derek.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Drives inside. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 49, set to kick this one.
From deep, it's Cunningham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Rides to the back. Got enough for the first down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Basco. Got his man. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Quarterback changing the play. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. They'll go to the fullback. He's there to make the stop.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. They punted away on fourth down. Great to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. It's the Sentinels and the Liberty Flames. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Checking in with the Sentinels head coach. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. It's the Sentinels' offense will come out first. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And the Sentinels will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got great speed, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So the Liberty Flames offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Henderson. Look out! A strike downfield. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Flames getting set on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Udo. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Second down, gonna throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
By the defense. Let's go. And they'll take over first and 10.
Ready. Flag 18. Flag 18. Ready, go.
Option look. It's Gunderson. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
First down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Sentinels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. From the gun, it's Coleman. Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Changing the routes with his receivers. Drops back. It's Henderson. Out wide right, it's Copeland. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Copeland. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. From the gun, looking for a man. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Sees some running room.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Sells the run, looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Liberty.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the Sentinel sideline, they are fired up for their running back. He just set a new conference record for this season for rushing yards. This sideline is electric, and they are going to continue to ride him here. He's got more work to do in this game. We'll see what he gets done here on the next drive. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Gunderson. Here comes the heat. Left side is Blake. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. And the Sentinels will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Ryan. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Coleman. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down to the air. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Push is ahead. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Udo. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains. Because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Hands it off. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quick give. It's Udo. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Basco. Under pressure. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. He's going to run it. Across the 10. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames!
Man, and he's hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The big fullback's got it. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. On the option, he'll keep it. Now the toss. There's some room.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. The give on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Sentinels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running the option, it's Gunderson. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Just going to keep it after the snap. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Punt is in the air on 4th down.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw. It's Vasco. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, and the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. And the Sentinels line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for the edge. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Using his legs, it's Fitzpatrick. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board there.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation.
Makes the grab. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Keeps it himself, looking for an alley. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. And the Sentinels will line it up on 1st and 10. Uh-oh, look out. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Long way to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? Out of bounds at the 13, just a little bit more, and he would have housed it. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to pass, it's Basco. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Gonna try to get it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Flames moving quickly to the line. On play action. Makes a catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Flames will try to move the chains on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner will field it and try to set him, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he's already put 1 3-spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. It is good! And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his... And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Recovered by the kicking team. Grabbed by the kicking team. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Longhorns.
And the returner will be brought down. Holly, what did you find out coming from the...
Liberty's head coach told me at the half, he loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been...
The ball is out behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. Reads it, it's Gunderson. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to get the corner. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Moving the pocket, it's Henderson. Working that wide receiver screen. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Sends it back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And he got just enough of that one. And that will extend their lead even further. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Sentinel sideline, one thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to really fight through some soreness throughout the course of this week. I can tell you he's already taken some contact, and it is definitely a storyline that I am following throughout the course of this game. I'll keep you posted with everything I hear down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Holly, we'll see how they react. Tight end now in motion. Might as well run him again. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Sentinels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling. There he goes to the left. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Gets rid of it. Snags it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back to throw, it's Henderson. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Flame! And the route is on. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack it up. Under this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Looking for room. Slips through the line. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Udo. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Comes down, it's Copeland. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Rush right in his face, and he avoids the sack.
Man, when you go over the middle, you got to be willing to take the punishment. You're going to get hit a lot of times anyways, so you might as well catch the football. But his arm's starting to look a little bit like Reese Davis when the check comes at dinner.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Gonna look downfield again. On the move. Got out of trouble and throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, a nice play by the defense. 3rd and short, you're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Gunderson. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Sentinels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Making his first move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Throwing right. Caught, it's Jackson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Udo. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Tells to run, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the air, it's Gunderson. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Keeps it. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Sells to fake. He uncorks one deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be 4th down.
And money.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. They're all over it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turn.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the first down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security, it still has to be at a premium, though, David. 5 points of pressure, right? Fingertips, palms, 4.
And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he puts through the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5.
Your server is tackled down in the 15, and the offense will take over.
The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Now on the counter. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fullback's got it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And the Sentinels are marching down the field. Motion from the back. There's some daylight, and he's brought down after a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the option. He's got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Sentinels will snap it on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Ready. Let's go.
The give to the big fullback. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. 2nd and long here. On the option. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking for the edge. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Hits inside. It's Udo. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Fresh set of downs going up top. That's caught. It's Person.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Makes the grab. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Fresh center downs going to the air. Between the hashes, it's Cunningham. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Flames, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rush is on. Left side, it's Johnson. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snaps on 4th down. Throws to the back. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to throw on 1st. Still looking. He'll pull it down. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
776 captain. 776 captain. 4. Set hard.
Back to pass on 2nd down. The quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Flames will hustle to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter, but after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.